All right, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be comparing Kigali, Rwanda to Nairobi, Kenya. Let's get started. So first, I'm going to start with accommodations. In Rwanda, I found reasonable places around $40, $50, all around the city, pretty nice. This right here was the pool at my Airbnb in Rwanda. Decent, so Airbnb was pretty nice in Rwanda. Yeah, so the Airbnbs were nice in Rwanda. A lot of options, space around the city, reasonable price. They were pretty clean. So I don't do hotels at all when I travel. I only do Airbnb. So I stayed in two different Airbnbs in Rwanda. I enjoyed both of them. Clean, safe, everything, you know. All right, that's Rwanda. Nairobi. I would say in Nairobi is more options and better deals on Airbnb. So in Nairobi, you can stay in the Westlands, or you can stay by Village Market, by the embassies, all that stuff, that nice area. Or you go to the suburbs like Kilimani and get a little bit more for your money. Or you go in the outskirts, get a little more for your money. So the price were around the same, but it was more options in Nairobi. And it's more deals the further out you go in Nairobi. So accommodations, I would give that one to Nairobi. All right, transportation. So transportation in Rwanda, they don't have Uber. They don't have Uber, they don't have Lyft, they don't have Bolt. All the apps we use in the Western world or the rest of the world, they don't have Rwanda, none of those apps. So in Rwanda, they don't have none of the apps we use. They have an app called Move, which is their own version. So I applaud them for trying to use their own app and not be dependent on apps from other countries. That's a plus, but their app is not up to par. You can't see the cars moving towards you. Sometimes the app's shut down, it doesn't work properly. Yeah, they call you and ask you, where are you at? I'm like, I'm not from here, I don't know where I'm at. So it was kind of hard getting around Rwanda. It was like effort. It took a lot of time and effort and patience to move around Rwanda. So in Nairobi, they have all the apps like everywhere else. They don't use Move, they use Uber, they use the Bolt, they use all the apps like every other country. So Uber, and they come pretty fast majority of the time. Sometimes recently, they want you to make a cash payment and not a card payment. So all you have to do is change from card to cash, and it makes a big difference because a lot of the taxis can't afford like to go place without getting gas and stuff. So they need the cash right then and there. So this issue, especially when the riots was going on, a lot of taxis will call you and ask you where you going at, and then they'll ask you, is it a card payment? And a lot of them will decline card payments in Nairobi during the riots. After the riots and the protests, I would say the protests. After the protests, it kind of calmed down a whole lot, and it got back to normal, and they stopped asking me for card or cash payments. So it's definitely easier to get around Nairobi than Rwanda. So that's one more point for Nairobi. All right, money. So the time of this video, $50 is 6,500 shillings. $50 is 67,000 Rwanda francs. And price-wise, my money went further in both places. In Nairobi, I eat more at home. So this right here is my home cooked meal in Nairobi. So I cook a lot more. In Rwanda, I ate out more. Prices seem the same, pretty reasonable. So I would give it a tie there. But all my people like to go out to the nightlife. Seem like the nightlife things cost more in Rwanda than Nairobi. So I would give them a high on money. All right, now let's get into the fun stuff, which I'm waiting for, the nightlife. So, Rwanda. I mean, I had high expectations. Well, not really. I knew it wasn't a whole lot going on, but I figured it would be one place I could find that had a real, like, at least one club that was lit. And even though it's a lot of attractive women in Rwanda, you see them everywhere, a lot of the clubs are full of men. They're full of men in most of their clubs. Most of their clubs are all dudes in their clubs. I found one club one Saturday that had a lot of women. I tried to go back the next Saturday, and it was empty the next Saturday because some concert was going on. So even though there was a lot of pretty women everywhere, the nightlife was really not good at all. Not good at all. And it wasn't a lot of options, and everything closed early. So Nairobi, on the other hand, Nairobi nightlife is world class and one of my top 5 nightlifes in the world, compared to all my favorite cities all over the world. So the thing about Nairobi, the nightlife is similar to a Western city, but you have options. You have the local clubs, you have the pop bottle clubs, you have the clubs with non-pros, the pickup clubs with the girls looking for sugar daddies, the happy ending strip clubs. You have the upscale restaurant lounge, which are higher echelon, classy women at. We have a lot of, not private, but like hotel parties, theme parties. You have a whole underworld swinger parties. It's just, Nairobi just has something for everybody. And if you have enough time there, you can find your lane there. So it's something for everybody in Nairobi. That's why I really love Nairobi. It's not one size fits all. And if you're feeling like different things, different nights, you can go to different places, different nights of the week. That's one of the reasons I really enjoy Nairobi. Like, some nights you just want to take your girl out to an upscale restaurant that's had a little vibe or whoop-de-woo. So yeah, so nightlife, I would have to give that to Nairobi. Yes, but in final, I will say this. You should try out at least 3 or 4 countries in Africa for yourself and see what you like, because even though one person likes one country more, you may like another country even better, because these countries are different looks, different traditions, different personalities, a different vibe, and everything isn't for everybody. I have very close friends, and we both love Africa. A lot of us love Africa, and we love different countries, a lot of different countries for different reasons, and we all love Africa. So I will say this: just try it out for yourself. Just because I don't like one country or I prefer one country, you may prefer the other country, because it's all based on your personality and what you like individually. So I would say that. So yeah, I recommend travel Africa, and at least, I said 3 to 4, but maybe 5 to 6. You have to find what country best fits you. Peace.